Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's Energy Insights. I'm Jackie Ellis from JackieEllis.com. I am an intuitive guide and mentor. I am a Reiki master. As I see energy and I help people decode the energy within them so that they can transform their life into a life that they love. Let's get started. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Energy Insights for July 24th to the 30th. Today I'm going to talk to you about the energy insights around the full moon week. The full moon week for July. And the full moon week is really the week of our Earth Star chakra. It is how we are connecting to the collective consciousness. It's how we are manifesting with our life, and it's really using our energies from the collective as well as the nature, as well as like the grounding energies from nature, the healing energies from nature, as well as, our source energy, and to power up our connection to the collective as well as to ourself, and really bring into reality our how we are manifesting what matters most to us, how we are manifesting the vision that we have for our life. And, are we aligned with that, or are we out of alignment somewhere? And it's allowing us the full moon energy gives us the support that we need to work through that and to understand the subtle misalignments that we have, or we wanted this, we had this picture for the relationships that we wanted to have, or this picture for how we wanted to live our life, and this is the misalignment. And this is where energetically we can shift back into alignment so that we can actually enjoy life and live life with more ease and less struggle, and really deepen that connection within ourselves. The energies for this month I did in a different episode, but they really tie into the energies for this week coming up. The week of the full moon is really centered around the energies for the month. The message that I got when I did the readings for the beginning of the month was, my guides said the words, grounding energy is supporting your transformation. And that's really what this week coming up around the full moon is really about. It's grounding energy that is supporting your transformation. Now, you will find information out there that, the full moon is in Aquarius. And, when I explored what that meant and if that had any bearing, it's really, the Aquarius sign is really about transformation. It is knowing what you want and going after it, and knowing what matters to you most, and getting into alignment with that. And so, when I explored with my guides what that meant, they told me, they said, we can continue to swim against the current, or swim in, do all the swimming ourselves, trying to get somewhere, or we can rise up out of the water and go with the flow and take in the beauty of our journey. It is knowing what we want. It is knowing what you want. over the last few weeks, we were guided to get really clear on what matters most to us. We were guided to know what our vision was for our life and to really anchor that within our heart. And the energies for this week really want you to know that you are supported through this journey. You are supported as you move forward, and you can allow yourself to be guided step by step. Now, given that emotions may be coming up to the surface, if we're feeling the resistance, if our brain naturally wants to resist the direction that we're being guided to go, then we will feel that resistance. We will feel that tension within our body. We will feel like a little bit more emotional than normal. And if we're working through trauma, if we're working through generational and ancestral healing, then yes, emotions will be there. But you're supported. You're supported. I want you to allow yourself to feel them, and then ask yourself what you need to let go. What has you fighting the current? What is weighing you down? What are you resisting unconsciously? And I say that because many of us, when we're going through life, we may not realize that we are resisting. We just feel that tension in our body. We feel the emotions. We feel the depression. We feel the anxiety. We feel the worry. And we don't realize that that's our brain resisting unconsciously. That's our brain going, you know what? You've lived life this way for so long. Why can't we just stay that way? I know it's not exactly the healthiest way to live, but, at least I know what to expect. You see, our brain likes routine. Our brain loves routine. Our brain loves to know what to expect, but when we want to go a different way, when we want to go a different pathway that has more opportunity and more promise for more flow and ease and less struggle, then that's unknown. That's unknown to the brain, and the brain unconsciously, you will unconsciously be resisting. And it's understanding those signs and being able to see where we are out of alignment and where we are resisting, and then cutting that energetic cord and allowing it all to go. During this month, one of the resounding themes is connection and creativity, and that will go forward as well as we continue through the year. And what you will find through this week, the week of the full moon, is that the work that you've been doing so far this month will continue to strengthen your connections with others, and within yourself too. So generational and ancestral pain, while you're starting to heal, you will find yourself feeling really supported and connected to those ancestors, to those family bonds, maybe even family bonds that had not been there for a very long time. You know, something happened in the past, and you had lost touch with that person, or you weren't as close with that person. You may find that now is the time you are guided to reach out to that person, or they're guided to reach out to you, and to just come together in a new, refreshed way of looking at things, because now you both have a different perspective, and it's time to allow yourself to come together again. Relationships in general may ignite creativity within your journey. So you may find yourself having collaboration conversations with people, and really deepening those creative juices within you and that other person, and being able to come up with new, refresh ideas that really spark passion and creativity and joy and hope, and all of those positive, high vibrational energies towards what you are wanting to do going forward in life. And it's all positive. It's all positive. It is allowing those things, those little interactions to happen, and not dismissing them. It is allowing those intuitive hits to, you know, when someone comes up in your thoughts, don't necessarily dismiss it. Don't necessarily think about all the bad stuff that happened in the past, unless you're willing to just let all of that go. Maybe that's the sign that you are ready to heal from it, ready to release it. And that will not only help future connections with you and that other person, but it also, most importantly, it helps you heal. It helps you deepen your connection with yourself, and it deepens your connection with your own journey, because you are allowing yourself to heal that part of you. You are allowing yourself to strengthen your connection with your higher self, you are allowing, when you allow yourself to release what's no longer helping you, when you allow yourself to release and forgive yourself and others in your life, you are piecing together parts of your soul that were damaged and hurt. And that deepens your connection with yourself. And it shows yourself that you are ready to love and hold yourself in with higher integrity, and move forward in your life with higher vibrational energy and love and joy and peace, and release all of the muck that is weighing you down. Whatever you choose to release this week will help strengthen the connections you desire. For some, you may feel like you're racing around trying to get everything done. It may feel like there isn't enough time It may feel like you're spinning your wheels, or you're not getting anywhere, or you're completely overwhelmed with everything around you. When it feels this way, because we are in the week of the full moon, so we are using all of the energies, so all of the energies, all of the areas within our chakras. And so when it feels this way, I want you, when you get that feeling that you're spinning your wheels, or you're scattered, or they're just overwhelmed, or you're just feeling stuck, those are clear signs that your energies are out of balance. And that's when you can ask yourself, where have you stopped believing you were supported? Because remember, this week, we are completely supported as we go through our journey. So if we're feeling out of balance, then where have we stopped believing that we were supported? And that's when we can pause. That's when we can reflect on that moment, and then start asking ourselves whatever we need to ask to clear out the clutter within the brain. Because the brain will have like all kinds of stuff going on. Depending on how long we left it to notice the negative spiral, we might be in a full-blown negative spiral. And we may not notice it for a couple days, and all of a sudden we start realizing that, we've been achy or nauseous, or, not feeling well at all, or overwhelmed, and like we've been flying off the handle, and we've been upset and for a couple days now. Well, it's because we left it and we didn't notice the negative spiral right away. So instead of, we can beat ourselves up. We can beat ourselves up at that point and say, I should do better, should be better. Well, you could do that, but that's not actually helping you. It's not helping you move forward. Instead, what I would encourage you to do is just pause and reflect, and then think, okay, in this moment, what matters most in this situation? What matters most in this situation? Well, I need clarity on this. Okay. Or, I really, really adore this person, and I want to continue having a great relationship with that person. Okay. So how can you align with those feelings? How can you align yourself with knowing what you need to do? And when you ask yourself that, you'll get an answer, because your mind is programmed to, your mind is hardwired. Your mind is hardwired. It is, to answer your questions. So if you don't know what you need to do, then ask. Your intuition will guide you. Will it give you the full blueprint? No, not always. But it will give you the first step that you need to do. And then if you don't know what to do next, then just ask again. You are supported always. Always. The There is powerful energy flowing through us right now, and it's bringing up a lot for people. And there's fears coming up, there's old generational stuff that's coming up, there is relationship challenges. But you are supported through all of this journey. And know that when we are trying to swim and do everything ourselves, we are busy either going against the current, in other words, we're resisting whatever we're being guided to do, or we're getting pushed by the current, trying to swim this direction and that direction, and trying to avoid what we need to avoid. We're doing it all ourselves. When we are supported, we just have to trust that we're supported. I say that like it's easy, but it's not always easy to do. And I know this because I've lived it. I resisted for a very long time. I tried to do everything myself for a very long time. I had lost touch with my intuition. I had stopped trusting my intuition. And I had stopped believing in myself. Until I finally had enough, put my hands up in the air and said, I can't do this by myself. I need to heal. I need to move forward. I need to find my voice again. And I need to do what I was put on this earth to do. And that's why I'm here. If you need help at all along your journey, please reach out. I've got different options for you. Book a clarity call. I'd love to have a talk with you about what would work best for you. In the meantime, be simply you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being with me along this journey. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video and would like to share the love, please do so by hitting like and subscribe down below. Share this video. If there's someone in your life that you think would benefit from this message, then please share this video. You can also support me by buying me a coffee, a virtual coffee. I use the funds that I get from this to help support my journey and be able to create more content like this for everyone. There's also a membership option, and you're welcome to check out that membership. Members get these energy insights before everyone else, as well as valuable content that is not necessarily shared with the world, and freebies that are in my store, but members get them for free. Again, thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for watching this video. And until next time, be simply you.